Hey everyone, I'm Andrea LaFaver with Coldwell Banker ONE, and today we are going to have a real discussion about open houses. Because let's be honest, when you go to an open house, you are going there to see the home. You are not going there to tell a real estate agent behind the kitchen island your 5-year plan, your credit score, or sign up for listing email alerts that literally go on until the end of time. So is it actually worth it to go to an open house? And my answer is sometimes. So today we're going to get into the scenarios where you should and shouldn't use an open house as a tool. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to deal with agents when you walk in that door to an open house. When should you not use open house as a home search tool? I recommend that if you are in the stage of wanting to purchase a home, let's say from now until the end of 2026, I would recommend you set up private showings with your agent. Private showing allows you to discuss that home's condition openly and honestly with your agent. So let's say I'm your agent and I know that's a home that's going to be at the top of your wish list. I'm typically bringing a property disclosure with me so that you can see exactly what that seller is disclosing about the home's condition. Private showing allows you to discuss the price honestly with your agent and compare it to other homes that you've toured. Also get the opportunity to spend more time in the home, open those closets and those cabinets, really get a feel for the home and the flow and how that works for your family needs. Should you use an open house in your home search tool? I recommend visiting open houses when you're just getting started. You're trying to get a feel for certain neighborhoods. Maybe you're trying to see how far your budget will stretch in Baton Rouge and what you can get for that. Maybe get a feel for floor plans or different home finishes and things that are included in the kitchens or in the bathrooms. My top tips on visiting open houses, enjoying those, and dealing with the agents who are there. Typically won't make it past the foyer without being approached by an agent, and they're just doing their job. But there is nothing wrong with you saying, I'm just looking today, I already have an agent. But they may still ask you to sign in for the open house. Now, why do they do that? Agents will ask you to sign in for security measures, but often it's used as a marketing tool to call or email you after the open house to talk about representing you in your home search. I don't recommend giving false information, but what you can do is, before you start attending open houses, set up an email address specifically for this reason, so that you're not giving out your private email address. You can also state on the form that they have you fill out that you do not want to receive texts or emails after the open house. Tip is, do not provide financial details, your urgency of purchasing, or how much you love the home to the agent working the open house. Most of those agents represent the seller, and let's face it, you don't want to tip your hand to the person representing the seller. Next tip is to take notes. After you tour 2 or 3 open houses, they will start to blur together by the end of the day. To be really detailed, you can ask the agent hosting the open house if you are allowed to take pictures or some video to remind yourself at the end of the day of that home's features. This is especially important if the seller still lives there. You definitely want to get permission. Next tip is, don't be overly influenced by the music, the staging, the candles, or the cookies. The cookies don't come with the home sale, I checked. Open houses are great for browsing when you're just getting started. But if you are in that phase of wanting to purchase in the next 5 or 6 months, I strongly suggest being with your own showing agent who is touring those homes with you and help you can compare as you go to get you the most information that you need, especially on the pricing and condition of those homes. If you have questions about touring homes in the Baton Rouge area, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to show you around.